Welcome to Earworm English channel. Hi again, it's me, Monica. So, happy almost New Year. You know, every December, I tell myself, this year, Monica, you'll be classy, calm, and confident. And every single time, I end up being the complete opposite. This year's New Year's Eve party. Oh boy. It was supposed to be magical. Instead, it turned into a comedy show, starring me, my broken heels, and one very awkward cheers, clinking glasses. Let me tell you what happened. It started on the morning of December 31st, 2025. I woke up full of energy and big goals. I stretched my arms and said to myself, this is it, Monica. New year, new life, new version of you. I made a to-do list, because apparently that's what organized adults do. It said, 1. Buy a cute dress. 2. Do my hair and makeup. 3. Bring a dessert to the party. 4. Arrive on time. 5. Don't embarrass yourself. Simple, right? Except I should have added, don't destroy your house in the process. So I went shopping. You'd think finding a dress for a New Year's party would be easy. Nope. Not for me. The first store. Too expensive. The second. Too glittery. The third. I looked like a disco ball. Finally, I found the one, elegant, black, shiny. Perfect. I tried it on and twirled in front of the mirror. For one beautiful second, I felt like a movie star. Then I looked down. The price tag was horrifying. I told myself, it's okay, Monica. It's an investment in your social life. So I bought it. My bank account cried, but my confidence cheered. Back home, I started getting ready. Music on, candles lit, snacks on the table, I was in full prep mode. I opened my makeup bag and realized I forgot foundation. So I used old BB cream that was, let's just say, expired. My skin. Not happy. It started tingling, and I thought, oh great, my face is celebrating early. Then came the hair. I wanted soft curls, but my curling iron had other plans. It made smoke. Actual smoke. I looked at my reflection, half curly, half frizzy, all disaster. Maybe messy hair is in, I told myself. Spoiler, it's not. The invite said, bring something sweet to share. I thought, easy. I'll make brownies. Except I forgot, I can't bake. Halfway through, I realized I used salt instead of sugar. So I threw the salty brownies away and ran to the bakery. Of course, the bakery was closed. So I bought cookies from the supermarket, put them on a fancy plate, and told myself, no one needs to know. I booked a ride share to my friend's apartment. The driver smiled and said, "Party night, huh?" I laughed nervously. Yeah, new year, new embarrassment. When we stopped, the building looked different. But there were balloons, lights, music, so I thought, wow, they went all out this year. I rang the bell. A man opened the door, holding a plate of shrimp. "Hey, you made it," he said. I smiled, confused, but went along. I mean, how bad could it be? Inside, everyone was dancing. I joined in, pretending to know them. For 15 minutes, I thought I was doing great, until a woman asked, "So, how do you know Mark?" I froze. "Mark? Who's Mark?" I said, "Oh, we met online." She laughed. Of course. Everyone meets online these days. And that's when I realized I was at a stranger's New Year's Eve party. I sneaked out, pretending to take a phone call. "Hello? Yes, I'm coming. I'm almost there," I said loudly to no one. Then I texted my real friend. "Hey, what floor is your apartment again?" She replied, "Floor 3. I looked up. I was in Building C. She lived in Building D. Just one letter. One letter changed my destiny, and my dignity. Finally, I found the right place. My actual friends cheered when I walked in. I laughed, pretending I wasn't sweating and emotionally destroyed. I placed my store-bought cookies on the table like a trophy. My best friend looked at them and said, "Wow, Monica. These look professional." I winked. Years of experience. Yeah, years of supermarket shopping. The music was loud, lights flashing, everyone dancing. I felt proud, I survived. But the night was just getting started. Because the real disaster was about to begin. So there I was, finally at the right party. I promised myself, "Okay Monica, just blend in. Don't do anything weird." Everyone was gathered around, holding glasses of sparkling juice. The host said, "Let's make a toast." Easy enough, right? Except when everyone shouted, "Cheers." I somehow hit my glass too hard. Clink. It cracked. Juice spilled all over my new shiny dress. I froze. Everyone gasped. And then I laughed. Wow, guess I'm too strong for 2026. The room exploded with laughter, and for a second, I felt like a legend. Not the one I wanted to be, but still. After midnight countdown, someone handed me a confetti cannon. I'd never used one before, but I nodded confidently. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Everyone popped theirs. I pressed mine too, but somehow, it exploded early, showering confetti directly into my face. I started coughing, like a party dragon. My friends laughed so hard, one of them said, "Monica, you are the celebration." I smiled through tears and sparkles stuck to my hair. 2026 had literally hit me in the face. Later, the DJ played my favorite song. I couldn't resist, I had to dance. I kicked off my heels and jumped into the crowd. But the floor was slippery from spilled drinks. I did one confident spin. And then, boom! I slipped and landed right on my knees. Everyone froze. Then the music stopped. I raised my hand weakly and said, "Don't worry. Just testing the floor, it's safe for everyone." People laughed and clapped. Someone even helped me up like I was a celebrity survivor. Inside though, my knees were screaming. After that, I needed air. So I stepped out onto the balcony. Cool night breeze. Distant fireworks. Finally, peace. Then a voice beside me said, "Rough night?" I turned, a tall guy holding 2 cups of punch. "Hi, I'm Alex," he said. We talked for a bit, about fireworks, bad luck, and how I accidentally crashed a stranger's party earlier. He laughed so hard he almost dropped his drink. "You're brave," he said. I would have just gone home. I smiled. Oh no, I'm committed to embarrassing myself fully. Just when things started feeling nice. I reached for my cup and, you guessed it, spilled the punch. All over Alex's shirt. I froze. Again. He looked down and said, "Well, it's festive red now." I wanted to disappear. But he just laughed and said, "At least it matches the theme." We cleaned up together at the sink, still laughing. And for the first time that night, I didn't feel like a disaster. I felt human. The party slowly ended. People left in groups, still singing. I walked home with confetti in my hair, holding my broken heels in one hand. The city felt magical, quiet, glowing, full of new energy. I looked up at the sky and whispered, Okay, 2026. Let's try to be friends. My phone buzzed. A message from Alex. Next time, I'm bringing a backup shirt. I laughed all the way home. I woke up the next day with sore legs, glitter in my bed, and a kitchen full of cookie crumbs. My reflection looked like a tired disco queen. But you know what? I smiled. Because for once, I didn't care about being perfect. The night was messy, funny, real, just like life. I made some coffee, took a deep breath, and said, "New year, same Monica, and that's totally okay."